So, hello, chat, and Marn and Oak. Thank you for being here to play a game of Band-Aids and Bullet Holes with me, which is a John Wick game of bloody revenge, basically. And we've got our scenario up here on playingcards.io. It's the Dead Mentor scenario. So I'm going to read our little blurb here really quick before we start putting characters into this thing. When my rival, that bastard, and I were kids, our mentor taught us everything. I loved him dearly for it, but my rival always resented the way our mentor looked at them. Today, our mentor turned up dead at home, their life savings gone. There's no evidence, but I know who did it. No one else knew where they kept the cash. That bastard is going to pay, just a cars be damned. Fun. Love it. Y'all want to put some characters into this thing?
Whoa.
Hell yes. Snappy interface.
Yeah. Caro designed this. This game, by the way, is Band-Aids and Bullet Holes by Sam Dunnewold. I'm going to say that probably 5 more times. It's funding on Kickstarter right now. It is...
Hold on, let me find the link and I'll pin it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Very cool game.
Keep talking.
Big fan of it. Caro did the programming for this. It's very snappy. Caro also wrote a playset called Toontown for this game that I got to play the other day. Very fun. Very cool. So that'll be in the book as well. But for now, we're going to set up our Dead Mentor scenario. So I'll kick us off real quick here. I want to make... the mentor who was killed. I'm going to make the mentor De La Rosa here, whose calling cards are Hacking Cough, Horse Tranquilizers. He's a doctor. Dr. De La Rosa.
Yeah,
Hacking
he did
Cough.
not go through 8 years of med school to not be called doctor.
That's true. And then the third thing I'll give him here is... what do I want to give him? I'll give him floral tattoos as his third.
Ooh,
so you might be
like
thinking, oh no, how do we get a dead guy into the scenes here? But the answer is you can play flashbacks in this game.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Any scene could be a flashback, flash forward, whatever you want. So I'm dropping him on the board. Oak or Marn, who wants to go next?
You
Ladies
can go
first.
next if you want. Oh, well, okay. Let me look at these guys. I really like Charon, and I kind of want them to be the bastard.
Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes.
Let's see. Their calling card is briefcase, handcuff to wrist, and eerie silence. And then they get one more.
Yes, you get to pick one more.
Ooh. There's something in me that really likes operatic score.
Yes. Paired with their silence.
Yeah, if you're gonna have eerie silence, like, you could also have music following you, I feel like.
It's really good. Really good. Okay, Oak, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to put Blabbermouth Becca as the Justicar.
Ooh.
Calling cards, Puppy in My Purse, Snake Venom Nail Polish, and then how about Blades in Your Boots?
Ooh.
Compelling. I like this. I think this is good. Okay. All right. Let's see. I think... All right. I have to pick my boy Barf as the Bloodhound. I love him so much. He's so sad and pathetic. Marn, this is the guy that I told you about that is a Steve Buscemi trace almost.
Awesome.
So his calling cards are Bloody Knuckles, The Stench of Cigarettes, and we're going to give him... Oh, man. We're going to give him... Trembling Hands also to go with his Bloody Knuckles. I think that's very fun. I think that's really good.
I like having a mask guy being another mask guy's parrot. That feels right to me.
It's genetic.
I learned it from watching you, okay?
And Lockhart's are pool cue, animal head mask. I'm gonna say hefty nail gun. That feels
Nice.
fun.
Ooh, love it.
And I think, man, there is something really compelling about Pastor John as the X.
Hell yeah!
Yes,
Scar across my
yes.
neck, sawed-off shotgun, and bag of definitely transubstantiated wine.
Communion
Absolutely.
wine. Oh, really good. Really good. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna return the spares here to us, and so I did skip a step. There is one thing we were supposed to do first, and I totally forgot about it. But what was your favorite childhood action figure or doll, if you had one?
Ooh. Have to
Is
think
this?
about it.
I mean, like, I have a lot of favorite stuffed animals. I guess, like, for action figures or whatever, I was not a straight man ever. I guess Bionicles.
It's very funny.
Bionicles count.
I
Yeah,
think they count.
like
Yeah.
the ones that are like the droidicas in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Those were my favorite ones.
Oh, I like that.
I had like those Sailor Moon dolls that were like half the size of Barbies, but like they were articulated like Barbies, and I really
Ooh.
liked those.
That's awesome. I'm gonna say a different one than I said last time. Last time I said this like McDonald's Lord of the Rings Celeborn toy, which is true. I loved him. He featured prominently in many of my games. However, I did also have like a little unidentified anime guy that I think was from Dragon Ball Z. I'm not really sure. Like if I saw him, I would recognize him, but I couldn't tell you who he was. That looked like a McDonald's figure because it wasn't like articulated or anything, but I definitely didn't get it from McDonald's. I don't know where I got it. But he was often the protagonist in our games.
I actually just remembered another one that I think is funny.
Oh, yes.
This action figure of the Bela Lugosi Dracula.
Oh my
Awesome.
God.
Cool.
That's really good. Oh, okay.
I think I also had a Frankenstein that glowed in the dark.
Hell yeah.
That's very funny. Okay, sorry, I'm looking at if any of these had questions. Hated the mentor. I'm glad to see them dead is the Just a Cars thing here, which is a fun detail.
That's fun.
And then Bastard's parent, were they overbearing or distant? One other thing to note on these cards, there is one third thing. It's not something we mechanically have to incorporate, but if you're ever like, I don't really know what this guy might want in this scene, each character has a need on their card. So like Dr. De La Rosa needed protection for a house call at one point, I guess. Barf needs a new kidney.
Oh.
Which, yeah.
Poor Barf.
Barf is so sad. But so now that we've set up our thing here, we're gonna take turns. We're gonna take turns looking at these characters. Pick a character that you didn't place on the board and give us just like one or two sentences about a moment in their life where they felt at their safest and most loved. We're each just doing this once, so we won't get this for every single character. We'll only get this for 3 characters, but you have to pick one that you didn't put on the board.
Okay.
Safest and most loved.
Yes. I'm thinking here.
I think that Chiron, the
How
Greek
are we
Aryan-
pronouncing it, Marn? You said something earlier.
I said Charon, which I think is how you pronounce it, but I never
I
am
don't
sure.
Let's just say Charon.
Karen.
That's okay. Karen.
Karen.
Yeah, that is apparently how it's pronounced.
Fun.
I think that Karen felt the most loved when their parent, Lockhart, gave them their first mask.
Oh.
You and I are on the wavelength because I was going to say like playing with Lockhart's mask as a kid. I think that's really good. Yeah. Okay. That does mean I have to pick someone else though. Okay. All right. Marn, if you've got something in mind, please do it because I got to think about this for a second.
I'm hovering over Becca's needs being an apology from her ex and thinking of a way to work that in. And my immediate instinct was like telling her ex something like really hard that happened to her on the job and just like being accepted in that.
Ooh.
What if her ex was De La Rosa and then something happened, which is why she's glad he's dead now.
That's fun. I like that a lot.
I like it.
All right. Well, I can't do Barf or De La Rosa, so I think I'm going to do Pastor John here. So Pastor John is Barf's ex. Safest and most loved. He needs 2 graves to be dug. Whew. Lots of X's here. Very fun. Pastor John, I think, felt his safest and most loved. I think maybe I kind of want to make it like the first time he took the oath of heaven, like holy orders, but for assassins, you know what I mean? That was
That's
like
really fun.
like maybe
that.
before that there wasn't really a place for him, and this is his place now. So, which, speaking of the oaths of heaven, it's time for us to read them together.
Yay!
So this was really funny last time because HB and PB and I could not coordinate on the all voices part, but we're gonna try it. Do you all have it up in front of you?
Yes,
I do.
Okay.
What is the order that we are saying the individual ones in?
We can just go Marn, Oak, me. Is that okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So I'm going to count us down and we're going to see if we can coordinate this. 3, 2, 1. We are the gentle ferrymen of heaven. We promise our lives to heaven's own laws.
I will never seek the death of a ferryman.
I will never aid one who seeks the death of a ferryman.
I will always repay my debts in the manner my debtors demand.
When I witness a ferryman breaking their oath, I will always advise a justicar.
A justicar's word is law.
Should I fail to uphold these laws, let the fury of a justicar lay me low. Be it by death, exile, or whatever penance they demand.
Or whatever manner their radiance demand.
It's
good job,
good
guys. Nailed it.
It's good that we're not on camera for this because I am like contorting my body trying to get this like in sync with y'all.
I'm sure the Discord latency made it sound really good on stream also.
Super good. One of the joys of playing online. Okay, so we are ready to do our first scene. This initial scene is the only one where we say for sure the protagonist has to be the Bloodhound. So who would like to play Barf first? Anybody feeling strongly? Because I'll take him if no one else will. My boy Barf.
I think if you feel very strongly, then you should.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll drop Barf over here. My beautiful boy. And I think... All right. So Barf was trained into a killing machine by the mentor. Mentor turned up dead at home. Their life savings gone. No evidence, but I know who did it. So I kind of think what I want this scene to be is Barf talking to It's got to be Pastor John, right? Like, go to Pastor John first. Can't go to...
That feels right.
Yeah, can't go to Karen's parents. Can't go to the Justicar because you're planning to kill someone also. So yeah, I think Pastor John. So one of you guys will play Pastor John, and then one of you will be the city.
I kind of want to be the city.
I'll be Pastor John.
Okay, so what Barf wants from this encounter with Pastor John, I think, is validation for his revenge, like for wanting to take revenge. And this is just like an old habit to fall back into. So Oak, where would Barf find Pastor John?
I think in his home, which is like on the property of the church but physically set apart from it.
Yes, the rectory.
I do think that he is also a literal pastor on top of
Oh my gosh,
being
I
an
love
assassin.
this.
Yeah, of course.
I love this very much. Okay, cool. So then, Marn, if you would, as the city, give us a calling card to
Oh, yeah.
further
Let me
describe
grab
this
these.
place. Tell us a little more about this place.
Oh, there's one that immediately stands out to me because I know somebody who lives in the city directly next to a rectory and can like see into it from their apartment.
Oh boy.
So I do kind of want to give you peeping neighbors.
Really good. Really good. I think Barf comes there's a knock on the door, and I think that maybe they had like a pattern knock that they always did, and so that like familiar knock comes on Pastor John's door again. I'm not sure how he feels about that.
I think that Pastor John opens the door and sees Barf and says, "I was hoping it wasn't you."
Well, that's not a very nice thing to say, even if, it has been a year.
I'm kind of with somebody of the congregation right now, and he calls back into the house. Mrs. Johnson, I'll be back to counsel you more in a moment. And like shuts the door behind him, stepping out onto the porch.
Oh my gosh, a
Where
way
all
better vantage for neighbors.
Exactly. You have to have your relational problems aired out on the front lawn.
Naturally. So I think Barf, runs his hand through his hair. You can see that his knuckles are split, bruised, and he's, looks away, looks back at Pastor John and says, I won't take up too much of your time, all right? It's been... De La Rose is dead, okay? And I think I know who did it.
The doctor's dead?
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, I gotta avenge him.
Barf. Is that his actual... Is that his Christian name?
You decide. You decide.
Okay, hang on. Bartholomew.
Really good.
Bartholomew, you know how I feel about this sort of thing.
Look, you were in this bloody business too. I'm not asking you to get involved. I just needed your blessing, I guess.
I don't really do that sort of thing. That feels like more of a Catholic thing. But listen, I don't want Becca coming down on me.
She's not ever. Look, I'll be in, I'll be out, I'll be gone. All right. There's no You're not involved. You don't have to be involved. Can you at least tell me it's not a bad idea?
Why would I do that? Why on earth would I do that, Bartholomew? It is a bad idea. Who do you even think did it?
Well, it's Karen. He was always resentful about the doctor. I mean, resentful about me.
Is this just an excuse?
No, it's not. I owe everything.
You're always looking for something. You're always looking for a reason. You know? It's why we didn't work.
Yeah, well. Guess I just have to keep looking then.
I think as you like turn and walk away, he says, "Wait," and he goes back into the house for a second, and comes out with a kind of small hunk of bread and hands it to you.
Oh. Yeah, thanks.
I transubstantiate it for you that you are carrying the body of Christ with you, so you know. So savor it.
Okay, you guys tell me if you're okay with this, but I want to add that as a calling card to Barf's deck.
That feels right.
I like it.
The body of Christ.
Yes, that's really good.
The sourdough body of Christ.
Sorry, everyone. You get to see the back end of playing cards IO for a second. Just for a moment.
Chat gets to see into the back rooms.
Okay, done. And finish. And let me go to my character select here so I can find where that body of Christ is. There we go. There we go, Barf. I think beautiful. that feels like scene, and I think
that feels good.
Got something, even if it's not exactly what he wanted. That was good. Okay, so Oak, you pick someone to be the protagonist of this scene. It can be Barf. It can be someone else here. You're giving us the idea of who's the protagonist, what they want out of this scene. Marn, you'll be the accomplice this time.
Hell yeah.
Okay. I'm going to choose Blabbermouth Becca the Justicar.
Oh, yes. And what does Becca want? Who's she trying to get it from?
I think that so is the mentor also a ferryman, or was a ferryman?
Yes, because he taught Barf everything he knows about being a killer.
Okay. I think that she is trying to get answers out of somebody on which ferryman killed another ferryman.
Ooh.
This is nice. This is good. God. Would she also talk to Pastor John?
I was going to say that there is a part of me that wants this to be Pastor John again.
Because it's that last scene made it sound like he's kind of been out of the game a little.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe as close to a neutral party as you get.
Well, and he takes confession, right?
Oh, yeah, that.
I think that's just a Catholic thing.
Well, yeah.
Where does Becca find Pastor John, Marn?
Ooh. I feel like it has to be out and about because I don't want to do another scene in the rectory. Oh, maybe it's in the church though. She comes after service.
Oh, I like that. I'm gonna give
everybody's
I'm gonna give the venue clock tower's
Ooh.
chime.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
that.
because you got that good bell tower there.
Yeah, like it's a Sunday and like everybody is kind of like left and he's just in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
in the church that I went to as a child, the pastor at the end of sermon would like go to the door where everyone left and like shake hands and say hi to them as they left. I think I think that might be a place where Becca could intercept him.
I like that.
Yeah, that's really
I
good.
like the idea that he kind of like has not been entertaining company like from the Justicars after talking to Barf, and like you have to catch him in a public place to talk to him.
Really
Yes.
good.
All right.
What is what is her opener, I guess, when she catches him at the door?
She shakes his hand and says, "Good sermon, John."
I think you see like his face go a little bit white and he says, "If you're here to talk business, we can't talk here, not in front of these people."
Well, who says that we have to talk in so many certain terms, John? Can't we just be here for the Lord?
I would like it if that were true, but you've never come to one of my services before.
Oh yeah, you think I don't know about Mr. Jesus?
Well, I think if you knew him a little better, you wouldn't be calling him that.
Well, forgive me for trying to respect your savior, John, but that's not really why I'm here.
I gathered.
Who killed the doctor?
I Do I look like I'm involved in any of that? I don't know. I've been out of the game.
No one's out of the game, John.
I mean, I'm not out of the game, but I'm certainly not involved in anything as sticky as that.
You're on the board.
I I know as much as you know.
I hmm. Now what are the moves here? Push back hard.
You're
Oh, that's the
the
accomplice.
yeah,
Hang on.
you're the protagonist.
Say
So
reckless shit.
yeah, negotiate, catch them with their heart exposed, break a stalemate, fight a duel.
Okay. Um, I think that uh I think the clock tower goes off and the dog in her purse starts barking, and
Ooh.
she takes
Yes.
the opportunity to ask more directly since there is more sound.
Yeah.
And she half yells, "I heard about your little visit." What's
Yeah.
Barf confessing to?
I mean, what he always confesses to, wanting me back. Why does that matter to you? You know he gets fucked up, he comes over here, he tries to get me to take him back. That's nothing new.
I think that you're a fucking liar, and I think that that's a sin. And I think that you should start telling me more.
He didn't he didn't tell me anything. I don't know if he really trusts me like that anymore. I mean, I think he was obviously fucked up about the doctor dying. I don't know what he intends to do about it. I don't know if he knows who killed him, but I know he needs somebody to talk to.
She like puts a hand on your cheek and starts to dig her nails in a little bit.
Oh
The
god.
snake venom nail polish.
Ooh, yuck. Do you want this to be a duel? Do you think this has come to blows?
I think it has.
I
Maybe
feel
not.
like it has, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so then what I'm gonna do here is Becca's already used the Clock Tower's chime to her advantage, so I'm gonna give that to her for her deck.
Thank you.
And you guys can flip your decks over and shuffle them, and then we'll 3, 2, 1 draw. Or actually, I guess before we do that, sorry, there's one thing that we need to do. We kind of narrate the setup of this scene by going through each of the calling cards. So the Clock Tower's chime I'll do because I'm the city, but you guys do the ones in your decks. So you flip it over, right? We say the clock tower is still chiming, right? Like it's noon. It's really loud, really slow. Everyone's hearing it. And then you two alternate and just add detail kind of to the setup of this as you go. Like Oak, if you wanted to do the Venom nail polish first, you could do that because you've already said the thing about like digging her fingernails into his cheek.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Boop. Venom nail polish.
I think the scar across the neck is like the reason that Pastor John is not super in the game anymore. Like I think it has to be he almost died at some point, like maybe within the past year.
Really
And this
good.
is him being like, oh yeah, this is why I don't involve myself in these things anymore.
Yeah, I love that.
And we go through each of them?
Yes, you do all of them,
Okay.
and then you'll put them back in your deck, and we'll shuffle and draw.
Okay. The dog in the purse is growling, matching the tension in the air.
Ooh.
Yeah, I love that.
The bag of wine I think is just kind of like on the floor nearby, like just waiting for Pastor John to take it back into like the rectory or wherever it goes when he's not doing services. Maybe leaking onto the floor in like a red puddle.
Ooh, I like that.
And I think that Becca starts to raise her heel to at least threaten to go for the blade in the boot.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I think you like Pastor John, like you see his eyes darting towards one of like the pews that has like the sawed-off shotgun hidden in like the underside of it, kind of like
Yes.
gauging if he has time to grab it.
Yes, I love it. Okay, so now you guys put those cards back in your deck, flip them over, shuffle, and then we'll 3, 2, 1 flip. High card wins, and I will go through the rules for like what happens once we flip. Just because this is our first duel, so we can go through them. 3, 2, 1, flip.
Sorry, flip. There we
You're
go.
good. Oh, a tie.
Ooh.
Brutal. Okay,
Ooh.
so in a tie, let's see. Ties. You both suffer a wound. So we'll keep this short and sweet. Each of you tell me how the other is injured using the card you flipped, kind of, and I'll add a wound to each of your decks here.
I feel like he like stomps the bag of wine and it like blinds Becca, right? Like it just explodes in the air.
Yeah, and I think that in return she stumbles back, the dog flies out of her purse and latches onto your ear.
Oh no.
Oh. Okay, so then
Not
you
the
can
ear.
you leave these cards out of your decks, shuffle the remainder, and then we'll flip again.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, flip. Okay, so the 8 blades in your boots beats the sawed-off shotgun. So here's how this goes. The loser suffers a wound, so we'll add another wound to Pastor John's deck. Marn, that means you get to lead the conversation about how this beat of the duel goes using these 2 cards as inspiration. I can add details as the city, and then the winner gets to choose if they take their chance to run and end the duel or press the attack. So, Marn, first, you tell us how this beat goes.
This like feels really straightforward to me in that like it feels like he tries to go for the shotgun and she like stabs it through the hand, right?
Yeah,
Woo!
huge agree. I think that she throws the blade into and it like pins his hand.
Ooh, yeah, that rules. I like that.
Some stigmata for the pastor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, Becca, are you going to continue the duel here, press your advantage, or are you satisfied with how this is currently playing out and going to leave?
I think I'm satisfied with how this is playing. Can I get what I want still? Can I get answers if I like say that is
if the duel ends, the implication is that you leave. So, but you guys can talk during this duel too. So, like, if you want to say something to him now before we flip again and see if he'll answer you, I think that's fair.
Yeah, I think that she scoops her dog up and walks over to him, wiping wine out of her eyes, and says, "Don't make me send you to your god, John."
Oh, I think he spits in her face and says, "Confessions are private. You know that."
Okay, I will press.
All right. Shuffle your decks, leaving the other cards out. I've already added that wound for you. And then
I keep trying to hit the shuffle shortcut from Tabletop Simulator.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
I'm used to play cards on.
All right, 3, 2, 1, flip. All right, so
Hey.
that
Trump card.
clock tower's chime is really good, but yeah, wounds beat everything. So, Becca, you narrate how this goes as you lose this beat of the duel, and then Pastor John gets to decide whether to continue the duel or run away.
I think that the clock tower chimes really unexpectedly. Like, it was going off before, and it was kind of background noise, and then it stopped, and it makes her look away for a second and lets him grab the shotgun with his other hand.
Ooh, yeah. I was gonna say, I think it gives, because I think this is a like he's gonna run away. I think it gives him the opportunity to like just leave.
Yeah, that
get
was
the knife out of his hand.
Make his ungracious scramble out of the church amidst the chaos.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so that concludes the duel, and let's get one more kind of snapshot of Becca here now that Pastor John is gone, and then we can return the cards to the decks and put them back in their spots and do the next one.
I think that Becca shouts back to him like, "You can hide it from me, but I know you can't hide it from him."
Oh,
Oh,
really good. Oak is full of good lines tonight.
Thank you.
You both are. It's really good. Okay. So then, Marn, it's your turn to be the protagonist, with Oak as the city and myself as the accomplice. We don't have to keep this kind of rigid round robin structure. I just want to make sure we all get a chance to play each of the kind of positions before we go a little loosey-goosey with it.
yeah, that's fine. I think I want to play Lockhart in something. And I feel like it's interesting if they also maybe aren't 100% sure that Karen is the one that did this and are like looking for an answer.
I like that a lot. Are they looking for an answer from Karen or from someone else?
I think that's that's definitely the question, because I feel like it's a little bit like, did my kid do this and do I need to take responsibility for it?
Well, was Lockhart overbearing or distant? I think that maybe gives us the answer of, are they asking Karen or are they asking, like, maybe Barf?
Oh.
Or Pastor John again, which would be very funny.
Which would be really funny. We're gonna kill that man. I feel like overbearing in the sense of like, I want to teach you how to do like my craft and like be a part of my trade. Feels right to me.
Okay.
But maybe not like emotionally overbearing.
Okay.
But in a like mom that wants their kid to grow up to be a lawyer.
Sure. I actually think it's really funny if it's Pastor John again, as like the person hearing about all this, despite being like, I'm out of the game. I'm out of the game. Stop talking to me. So I think this time, Lockhart, all right. I do think it's interesting if Lockhart finds, like, has to track Pastor John down at a safe house.
I was gonna say, is this at like a like a back alley doctor's office?
Straight up, this is like an under the bar, like basement apartment. You have to go down the stairs between the concrete walls to get to it. And yeah, John's like getting his hand stitched up.
I'm gonna throw you a curveball and give you branded merch.
Is it for the bar or the doctor?
Okay, I have
Do I decide that, or
whoever decides it? The city can decide it, or we can all throw together stuff.
I have a pitch.
okay?
Ooh, yes.
And it's that a lot of like I feel like a lot of back alley doctors in crime movies are like vets, so it could be like branded pet merch.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, that's awesome. Do we
It's
want to
like,
give?
Ooh,
Do we want to give this vet a name?
can it be like a zoo vet and it's zoo merch?
Yes.
Yes.
They have their little zookeeper shirt on.
Okay. I for real want us to just like, we keep them down in the corner here or wherever. I don't really care. I know that means I'll manually have to drag stuff back, but whatever. Can we give one of these characters like to this vet who I am way too invested in immediately?
Absolutely.
I think it's Auntie.
Oh yes,
That feels right.
Auntie. Okay, cool. I'm gonna drop everyone else back up here. It'll be fine. Breaking the UI a little, but that's fine. It's worth it.
Whatever.
Yeah, she's got a patronizing gaze, blistering hot tea. Oak, do you want to give her something else?
Yeah. How about bandolier of syringes.
That feels
Really
right
good.
for a zoo vet. Yeah.
Really good.
She's got like the tranquilizers.
Yeah, the horse tranquilizers and shit.
Oh my god, I love this. This is like definitely someone who knew De La Rosa too, right? Like,
yeah.
He's a doctor. Okay, cool. I love that. All right, so she's here. Oak, she's in your hands for this scene, I think. Chat's asking, is the virtual tabletop public? It is not currently public. You can get it by backing one of the digital tiers of the campaign. Honestly, any of the tiers, because all the physical tiers come with it as well. It's like a file pack for the game that you load into Playing Cards IO, which is very fun. So yeah, definitely check it out. Kara put a lot of work into it, and this isn't even the final version. This is just like the version I got to run this early. So yeah, it's really awesome. It's really cool. It's really cool. Yeah, so Kara put a lot of work into it. Okay, so let's see. We said Pastor John's getting his hand stitched up by Auntie. How does Lockhart make an entrance here?
I think Truly like comes down the stairs very slowly with like his hands up in like a I don't have weapons, I'm not gonna shoot anybody way. Like to show like as soon as he comes into view, like he's just here to talk.
Okay. I think Pastor John's immediate reaction is just, motherfucker, I'm out of the game.
I know. I'm not here to try to kill you, obviously. I just have some questions.
You got to
Then
move to a new
ask.
town.
Yeah, I'm like, Pastor John's got to get out of here.
Yeah,
That's
Auntie
Auntie
says
saying
that. You
that.
got to
Yeah,
move to a
okay.
new town.
Yeah, I got my congregation. It's the problem. We got obligations here, you know. Ask.
I mean, I'm sure it's nothing you haven't heard already, but do you know who killed De La Rosa?
No, I don't know. I think he emphasizes like no.
Now, son, the fact that you're in this position after being asked that question before tells me that you might know something you're not saying.
There's no certainty in it. I think you can read between the lines.
Yeah, I mean, I know we're all kind of experts at talking in between the lines. I'm gonna be plain. I need to know if my kid killed the doctor.
I wasn't there. I didn't see it. I only know what people have guessed.
All right. Well, I also only know what people have guessed, so
Then
at
it
least you and I are hearing the same rumor.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't want any part of it, all right? I already way more part of it than I thought I was going to be.
Yeah, no, I mean, I ain't here to make your life any worse. I'm just trying to figure out how much responsibility I got to take for this one.
Well, if you're going to take any amount of responsibility, can you take it straight to the Justicar so that I don't have to talk to her again?
I'll see what I can do.
It's cold, you know?
Well, I mean, being parental's one thing, and breaking the laws of our organization that I've been drilling into them since they were, you know, a pup sitting on my knee, that's another.
Far be it from me to intervene in a parent's business. It's for, I think he glances upward. He's like, that's for the big man to do.
Yeah, I mean, sure, fathers and sons and all that.
Yeah. Is there... I think honestly I think that's the scene because Lockhart got what he wanted, right? Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I feel like they have what they want.
I feel like that's it. Like, yeah.
I think Auntie gives John a tranquilizer.
Yeah, that sounds about right. God, I want her to have the last word here, I feel like, after giving him a tranquilizer.
She says to Lockhart, why don't you take one of the shirts there? They're not moving.
Yeah, if you insist.
Add that.
You know, lions
to
kill
the
their
deck.
cubs too.
Well, I don't particularly want to have to kill mine, but we'll see how it goes.
Awesome. Add that branded merch to the deck. That's great. I love it. Wow. I
realized halfway through that I'm just doing my Bump of the Night Professor Pig voice for Lockhart, but that feels right to me.
It's really good though. It's really good.
Correct.
Okay.
Guys who wear animal masks.
You gotta have them. I kind of want to do a flashback.
Ooh.
I want to do one with the doctor. as the protagonist, and I think I would like this to be with Barf, maybe. Maybe like a training scene, like pushing him to learn, more violence.
Yeah.
I think what I'm wanting out of this, like as a player, not just like what De La Rosa wants is for Barf, I think, to finally fight like he's actually willing to hurt the doctor. You know what I mean? But what I as a player am looking for here is just contextualizing, like why Barf would go to these lengths when he learned De La Rosa's dead.
Okay.
Who is being the accomplice here for this scene?
I can be Barf.
Okay, cool. Where are we training, do you think, Oak?
I think that it's like that it's a dojo that the primary students are like 6-year-olds doing karate at like a yellow belt level.
Oh, cute.
Wow.
I'm gonna hit you with cramped hallways. I think there's a lot of like children running around that you have to be wary of.
Oh,
Yes.
man. Oh, that's rough. Okay. God, wow, really good. All right, so I think Dr. De La Rosa here is like, we open this scene on Barf taking like a punch in the gut, and De La Rosa saying, "Come on now, hit me in a spot where it matters."
I think that Barf has been like solar plexused here.
Yeah.
And so he's wheezing and trying to like swing for the doctor's like chest, but making like very meek contact because he's just down.
Yeah. I think De La Rosa deflects and delivers like another punishing blow and says something to the effect of you need to fight to win. Every time. It's your life or theirs. It's your life or mine.
I think that Barf is like has been knocked to the ground, and while the doctor is talking, grabs his ankle and yanks as hard as he can to try and knock him.
I like this. I think so. Obviously, these folks won't die in a flashback. There's no rules for flashbacks. This is just me being like, obviously they can't because Barf's still around and one's already dead.
That would be crazy.
But I do think we should like single flip to see if he pulls this move off. All right. So 3, 2, 1, flip. All right. You get him. Yeah. So I think, you reach out for his legs and he's delivering his lecture. And for the first time, De La Rosa's knocked to the ground here. I think this Barf has to be like a teenager, right? It's pretty young. And what does Barf do now that he's got De La Rosa on the ground?
He kicks him while he's down.
Yeah.
He kicks him like square in the face.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's good.
I think that De La Rosa loves it.
He does. I think he starts laughing. And this fight, like there's like the screams of children laughing and stuff in the background. Hearing kids doing like their karate chants down the hall. I I think this fight doesn't end until they are both like beat to hell, right? But
Yeah.
at the end of it, like they're laying on the floor, there's blood on the floor, De La Rosa spits out a tooth, like it laughs again. It looks at Barf and he says, "There you go. That time you killed me."
Did I do good?
You did good. Come on. I'll stitch you up. I'll stitch us both up. Ugh. It like puts a finger to his lip to where it's split. I think this is like, I know Barf's thing says he needs a new kidney, and I do think that this is just me adding a detail. So you guys tell me if you like this, but I do think that like maybe Barf has had to be like on dialysis before, and that's how he met De La Rosa and like got involved in this, despite whatever his situation is with his kidneys.
I like it.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the scene, because I think that I got what I wanted out of that scene. I think De La Rosa did too. It was fun. Thank you for indulging my little flashback thought here.
I mean, I think we need to have a Karen scene.
Yeah.
It's time. It's time.
It's time. It's time for the operatic score.
Yes. All right. Marn, you want the accomplice in this one? Who's Karen seeking out? What does Karen want?
So they killed De La Rosa for their savings, which is interesting to me.
I mean, that's part of it, right? Like the resentment's part of it too, I'm sure.
I think that Karen wants to kill the only person who can stop him.
Yeah, that makes sense. That feels right.
Woo!
Like, he wants this clean.
So that would be Becca, for sure.
Yeah.
Love that. Okay. I mean, she's not doing so hot.
Yeah, she's not doing so good. A lot of cards, though.
Yeah, well. All right, where does Karen find Becca?
Ooh. I feel like this is going to be a really interesting conversation if Becca was glad to see De La Rosa dead. Like...
Yeah.
She's also, I feel like, she also has to be, like, off licking her wounds somewhere, but not in a tiny, shitty, safe house.
Ooh, I would like to pitch, it's the, so there's a scene in Saw 5 where John Kramer, Jigsaw, is in an elevator, and Mark Hoffman, this guy who has set up a fake a fake Jigsaw scene, and John knows about it and knows it was him. He's like waiting in this elevator for Mark.
Oh.
And in the scene, he like injects him with something and knocks him out and takes him somewhere. But I think that Karen just waiting in an elevator for Becca to go up to her like penthouse apartment.
Yeah, that's so scary. I like that a lot.
I'm gonna up the stakes here. Too much glass. This is a glass elevator. It's like a fully transparent elevator.
Too much glass is awesome.
I think I'll say on top of that, part of the too much glass is like there's a fucking chandelier in this elevator. Have you ever been to one of those really bougie hotels where they do that?
Yeah, my immediate thought was the National Harbor Gaylord that has the glass elevators that look down on the atrium.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, so good. Okay. All right. Cool. This is a good scene. So he's or they're in the elevator. So I guess Becca's the one coming in this time.
Yeah. Yeah, Becca comes in, like, the doors open, I think she, like, jumps a little, and I was like, oh, are you here to meet me, or for somebody else?
I think that Karen is a silent type,
Yeah.
and I think that they just hit the closed door button without a word.
Okay, well, a call would have been nice.
I think Karen gives her a look of like, I don't do talking.
Oh, hi, thank you for the raid, Princess Ophiuka.
Ophiuka?
Ophiuka?
Yeah?
Yeah,
Thank you.
welcome. We're playing tabletop. Oh, hi, Fleur.
Oh,
Hello.
Truly, I think if Karen doesn't talk, like, Becca is going to fill the silence. Like, they don't call her Blabbermouth Becca for nothing.
Yeah. I think that's a great juxtaposition.
Yeah, I think it's a fun
Yes.
dynamic.
Putting these two
Where
together was a great idea.
Yeah, where Karen is just standing there and Becca's like, well, it would have been nice for you to call, but I mean, I understand if it's like a really pressing concern and you need a Justicar. What? I mean, are you even here, like, for me? Are you here to see somebody else? Kind of a crazy coincidence that we ended up on the elevator if you're here to see somebody else.
I think that Karen just points to Becca to signal you.
Okay. I mean, what do you need?
I think it goes right into duel.
Yay!
Yes. Okay, so first we're going to narrate the cards, and that includes your wounds, Becca, so I know that you have a lot of them. But I will, let's see here. Wounds versus glass. I'm going to give Becca too much glass also, just because I think that will potentially work to her advantage in that there could be witnesses to this. But other than narrating too much glass, y'all narrate the cards before we flip for the duel.
Yeah, gosh. So Becca is still wounded doubly from the church conflict. Like, I feel like she looks bad, right? Like, she has wine all over her. She's, like, a little bit busted up. Pastor John, I think, like, didn't really manage to do that much to her, but she still looks pretty worse for wear.
Her pride is wounded.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to start with eerie silence here, which I think ironically speaks for itself.
Yeah, yep.
Like there is a refusal to fill the void of conversation.
Mm-hmm. The other wound, I like already forget what happened in the church. I know she didn't get like hurt, but she kind of got embarrassed. I feel like the other wound is just maybe she's like I mean she's like disheveled, like her boot knives are all out of order, her purse is all like messed up from her dog being like tossed out of it. Like she was not she clearly like has not been having a good time and like has not had the time to like make herself get ready for another fight.
Yeah. I think the operatic score starts to kick in. It swells as the tension rises.
Ooh. I mean, obviously we hear the church clock tower going off in the distance.
Oh yeah, I forgot
can I
she still
describe
had
what-
that one.
Yup.
Yeah. Can I describe what the opening attack attempt would be?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so. Why don't we have Becca go like 2 more times so that you both have 1 card left before you do that?
Oh yeah, that's right. She has a lot of cards. Yeah, I think like she is gonna reach for one of the blades in the boots, which are now like loose from the last fight and like more kind of like at hand. And also and also probably put the purse dog down so she's ready to go like hand to hand.
I think that Karen shifts the briefcase to the other hand, and the handcuff chain is going to be a garrote.
Oh, that's so cool!
Really good.
I think you see like the hand that isn't like gripping a knife comes up, and she still has like the venom nail polish on her nails as like her secondary weapon.
Yes. All right, y'all ready to shuffle?
Yep.
Yes. Flip.
Shuffled.
Shuffle.
All right, 3, 2, 1, flip. Oh, baby.
Oop.
All right. So, Karen, you're going to narrate this because you lose this this bout. And then we'll see if Becca wants to run away or continue to fight for her life.
I think that Karen starts to attempt the garrote, and Becca comes up and slashes them across the face with her nails, and it both cuts their face and knocks their mask off.
Ooh, yeah.
Really good. All right, Becca. Are you trying to run away from this, or is this a situation where
Yeah,
you're gonna try
I
to fight?
think this is no, I think she's gonna run away.
All right.
She's almost died once today.
How's Becca getting out of this? What's happening here?
I think literally just like she is going to kick through the glass of the elevator.
Nice.
Love that. Love that. I'm gonna do you one more thing here while she's doing that. I think Becca is making a call to another Justicar, calling in backup.
Oh.
Mm.
So then I guess my question for you is, Marn, do we think Becca is stepping out of this situation and we should put someone else in the Justicar slot, reset those wounds?
I feel like that might make sense. Like I feel like after 2 attempted murders, she's out, right?
Yeah. So my thinking here is, we'll dig these out later. My thinking with putting another character out is, oh my god, is that we would. We would give them, what do you think? Something from Becca's stuff, perhaps?
I like that. Yeah.
As like this is her legacy of what she's leaving here. Yeah, sorry, the cards are all messed up. I've broken the VTT slightly. Oh yeah, you guys, we get an ad for Playing Cards IO. Because I don't have the paid version. They're short ads and they are literally just for Playing Cards IO, so I'm fine with it. Okay. So since you're the one taking Becca out of here, Marn, I'm gonna say you go ahead and throw a new Justicar in.
Cool. I feel like Hideko might make sense.
Okay.
Because that feels like I am out. I want to call in somebody like older and more professional.
Like that. Yeah, I like that.
Who like has seniority over a lot of the other people involved in this.
Yeah, I love that. What should her third calling card be, Oak?
Harpoon gun. To go along with the like the white student tide pen. You don't want to, if you have that, you don't want to get up close.
I love that. Okay, so then is we'll say, Becca, what do we think she's giving Hideko? I think there's something fun about snake venom nail
Yeah, the snake
polish.
venom nail polish, I think.
Yeah.
That feels right.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, cool. Love it. Return spare characters. Yay, it's clean again. We did it.
We did it.
And there we go. Karen can go back. Cool.
Okay.
All right. I don't remember what order we've gone in. Does anyone have a strong feeling about protagonist wise?
I feel like we should have like the scene with Hideko getting called in and like talking to one of these guys, right?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, chat. So the Justicar, Becca didn't die, but after 2 almost murder attempts, she's skipping town and calling in backup. So we've got a new Justicar in town. Okay. Oh man, I think. So I think that the 2 things I'm inclined here is new Justicar in town. Really want to see that. Barf needs another scene probably to see how or if he's getting closer to Karen, right? What do we want to put them in a scene together?
Yeah,
I like that.
Okay, cool. So who wants what from whom here? Does it make more sense for the Justicar to approach Barf?
I was gonna say, because if he was like the protege of the dead guy,
yeah,
I feel like it makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
At least just to like talk to him and like be like, yeah, my condolences that your mentor, who was your dad, died.
That could be the pretense of it at least, right? Okay, cool. So Hideko's the protagonist. Anybody feel strongly about playing her? I don't remember what I've
be the
done.
city. I did a couple of things in a row.
I can play her.
All right. I'll be my boy over here with the body of Christ. I think Hideko finds Barf just because it's fun. I'm gonna say that same dojo, although it's not an actual place that does lessons anymore. Like it's a condemned building now.
Peeling paint.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah, I think she finds him, and it's not like, an immediately confrontational conversation. She just like kind of approaches him and is like, I heard about the doctor. I'm sorry.
I think Barf kind of flinches. He's got a cigar hanging out of his mouth. Like nods, says, "Yeah, didn't deserve to go like that."
Do you know what he was involved in? Who would have wanted to kill him? I thought he was rather well liked.
Well, it depends where you're standing, I guess, but I don't know. It's life savings gone, so could just be a robbery gone wrong. It's a shame. Trying to think if Barf is a good liar, and right now I think that this is functionally only working for him because of the cigar in his mouth kind of making the way he sounds messed up. You know what I mean? And like the fact that he's like not fully facing her.
It would be a shame to think that a common criminal could have killed him like that. Yes.
I mean, that's what you're in town to figure out, right?
Well, I'm in town to figure out what Karen would have wanted with killing another Justicar, and if it was related to this, then maybe they attempted murder on multiple Justicars.
It's a shame. That was Becca, right? She's the one who is in town. Is she okay?
She'll live.
Well, I wish I could help you, ma'am.
I wish that as well, and perhaps you'll let me know if you have any ongoing concerns within the organization.
You know it. I'll be in touch. I know the laws.
I think that Becca had a expectation of how this would go if she went in hot and fast and asked a lot of questions, and I would prefer to see things out the right way.
That makes sense. I think he stubs his cigarette out. His hands are shaking a little bit, and he does turn around and face her. And I think the lie is pretty like apparent on his face at this point, where he says, "Well, I'll be in touch if I hear anything."
And obviously, if Karen is responsible, I would like to see justice brought to them through the proper channels.
Of course.
Of course. I'll leave you to it then.
Rough. Oh, rough. Oh, boy.
Can I say, I think that the next scene is definitely Barf not doing that and immediately going to confront Karen.
100%. I'm with you. You and take the the protagonist here.
Yeah, I'll take Barf.
Yeah. Marn, do you want Karen or City?
I'll take the city. I haven't been in the city in a minute.
All right. All right. Where would Barf find Karen? So I think, all right. I think insult to injury here. Karen's in Dr. De La Rosa's clinic, stitching himself up.
Yeah, I think that Barf went there for like old memories.
Yeah, for sure. What do we got, Marn? Hit us with a card.
Clattering rain.
Ooh, really good.
I think it's pouring down raining outside.
Really good. Okay. All right. So how does Barf enter here?
Like a like a wounded animal, basically.
Oh man.
But emotionally.
Yes. Yeah.
He did not get the permission that he wanted from Pastor John, and he is holding himself to that until this moment. And he enters the room thinking he is about to have another flashback, and then sees Karen stitching themselves up.
I think Karen, for their part, like makes eye contact. They've probably pillaged a new mask from here as well. After the like incident with Becca, like finishes stitching and then like snips the thread, just kind of crosses their arms and leans against the table.
Should I even attempt to ask why?
There's no response. Naturally, that silence is settling.
And Barf sits down across from Karen and lights up a cigarette. And says, takes a long drag, leans back and starts to say something, but just coughs so much he took way too big of a drag. Oh, no. But manages to choke out, "You were always jealous of me."
I think Karen takes the scissors, which if you know medical scissors, they're like blunt, and just like slams them into the table so hard that they wedge there. Like they're not sharp. That's just how hard he wedges them there.
You're really burning every bridge, huh? Will you go after Becca too?
It's like another moment of silence, and then Karen says, "It was supposed to be clean."
You know this business is never clean.
You sound just like him.
Good. And I think we gotta do the duel here.
We gotta, right? Like, this is too good. All right. We gotta narrate our cards. I think the eerie silence, like, it's just kind of weighing on Barf and probably Karen too at this moment, because this clinic was never silent when De La Rosa was alive. Like, you always had music on, or there were people here, you know, any number of things. And now it's just quiet except for the rain.
Barf finishes his cigarette.
Yep.
And I think that he says good with like smoke coming out of his mouth.
Oh, really good.
Hell yeah.
I think Karen takes the, you said this was like a garrote earlier, right? Like the
Yeah.
I think they snap the like actual briefcase off and toss it at Barf's feet, and they say, "I didn't even want the money."
That's just like you, isn't it? And trembling hands from like just sheer rage building.
Yeah.
You were never about anything. You always just want nothing. You want chaos. You want just whatever bullshit you're on about this week. What podcast did you listen to now?
Oh no. I think I'm gonna do. What did we say the nature of his wound, or of their wound, was from the fight with Becca exactly?
She got them with the poison nail polish.
Yeah, like gash across the face.
Okay, so I think Karen at this point, like having stitched that up and covered it with the mask, like it's just kind of oozing, and like there's blood stains on the mask that Barf can see.
I think that Barf feels the half-eaten body of Christ loaf in his pocket. Because I mean, you're gonna eat it.
You gotta, right? Like you gotta.
And just thinks about how John has somehow gotten tied up into all of this and the guilt that he feels around that.
Oh yeah. We did forget. Marn, do you want to give someone a venue calling card or a wound?
Yes, I'm gonna give Clattering Rain to Karen, I think, because that feels right for the eerie silences and operatic scores of it all.
Yeah. And that operatic score kicks in now, like just the burning gaze that Karen fixes on Barf. You've got the like, you know, in the background.
And I think that Barf like flips the table, and in doing so, like kind of stretches the hand wrong, and it just opens up the knuckle wounds.
Yeah. All right. We set a scene here.
The girls are fighting.
Shuffled.
All right. Count us down, Marn.
3, 2, 1. Deal.
Ooh.
So you, Barf loses this round, so you get to narrate this narrative beat, Oak, and then, I mean, I already know Karen will press the advantage, but Yeah.
I think that as Barf is like starting to flip the table, Karen like grabs the medical scissors out from them and throws it into his shoulder.
Ooh.
Rough. Yeah. Okay. Nope, I didn't want to do that. I need to take the eerie silence out. Whoops. 1 second for me here. All right, I'm shuffled now.
Hell yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1. Deal.
Oh, Body of Christ wins this time.
Ooh.
Okay, so Clattering Rain, Body of Christ. I think that so the scissors, Karen, jammed into Barf, and then there's like rain coming in through a broken window here, so the floor is a little bit slick, and I think that just purely in desperation, Barf like reaches for the first thing in his pocket and chucks this half-eaten loaf of bread at Karen, and he's like, they slip where the rain has come in and hit the floor.
Yeah.
Are you gonna press the advantage, Barf? Keep going.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm ready.
All right. Mark.
3, 2, 1. Draw. Ooh.
Wound wins over operatic score. So okay. All right. So oh man. All right. This is it for Karen, because I can't think there. We've got wound. Yep, this would be the third wound. So, in the event of death here, if you suffer your third wound, describe the last moments of your life at great length, then die. And then yeah, that's here we go. All right, so Karen, I think the score like plays up in this scene as Karen goes to like further dig the scissors in, but as they approach Barf, like having scrambled up off the floor inhumanly fast, and Barf, before they can like get a hand on him, I think he straight up takes the scissors out of the wound and jabs it right into the chest, like the place that we saw him hit De La Rosa in that flashback scene when De La Rosa pushed him harder. And then finishes Karen off at that point, like curb stomps him,
I think he goes nuts, yeah.
Yeah, just
over and over.
I'm like covered in blood, rain coming in through the window, so it's like dripping down the face, and he's done it. He's killed Karen.
Whoa.
That's brutal final scene. All right, so there is an ending thing here, because this is the end. There's one other thing I need to say here. When you die,
do I get like a one-liner for killing you?
Yeah. So here's the thing. If you commit murder, the scene ends. Was it worth it? So say whatever you're going to say in character, and then you have to answer, was it worth it?
I think that Barf stands up and he starts to leave the clinic, and puts a bloody hand on the door to like steady himself, and sees and his hand like swipes across the like nameplate that says Dr. De La Rosa on it,
really
and
good.
he just says, "Did I do good?"
Oh man.
Pain.
That's so good. That's a game. You all, thank you for playing. That was so brutal. Wow. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you, chat, for tuning in. Once again, this game is Band-Aid and Bullet Holes by Sam Dunnewold. You can check it out on Kickstarter right now. The virtual tabletop built by Caro, and it's great. You can play this game.
Whips.
Yeah, you can play
I
this
want
game
to play
a
more of
million
this off
times.
stream.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
I will play with you guys anytime. I've played this game so much and I love it, and it's different every time. And also there's, Caro's Toontown playset goes crazy. I wrote an urban fantasy playset that's also in the game. That's really fun. And so there's a whole bunch of stuff and like ways to mix it up with this. And there's even more of these like starting scenarios, which are called powder kegs, in the full game. So like really fun, lot you can do with it. I just love it. It's a quick little game, fun little game. So thank you for playing, and thank you for tuning in, everyone. I'm gonna say,
yes.
Is there anything else I should talk about, Marn? I mean, May stream at the end of the month, but otherwise,
yeah, May stream at the end of the month. VN Sunday and Sleepover Sunday on Sunday. Otherwise, that's it, baby.
that's it, baby. Good night.